Good morning. Today, me and my friends, on behalf of Group 4, are going to speak about the historical monuments in Kerala and Himachal Pradesh. Kerala was first mentioned as Kerala Putra in 3rd century BCE rock inscription left by the Mauryan Emperor Ashoka. In the last centuries, this region became famous among Greek and Romans for its spices. During the first 5 centuries, the region was a part of the Tamilakan territory of Tamils. Himachal Pradesh was established in 1948 as a chief commissioner's province within the Union of India. It was first known as Kullu Valley. Formerly a union territory, it became a state of India in 25th January 1971.
Himachal Pradesh is a state with magnificent scenic beauty, historically important monuments, and famous tourist attractions like Kudu Manali. So, today I am going to speak about Kangra Fort in Himachal Pradesh. The Kangra Fort was built by the royal Rajput family of Kangra state, the Katoch dynasty, which traces its mythological origins to the ancient Trigarta kingdom mentioned in the Mahabharata epic. It is the largest fort in the Himalayas and probably the oldest dated fort in India. At least 3 rulers sought to conquer the fort and plundered the treasures of its temples. Mahmud Ghazni in 1009, Firoz Shah Tughlaq in 1360, and Sher Shah in 1540. A British garrison occupied the fort until it was heavily damaged in an earthquake on 4th of April 1905. The fort is right next to Kangra town. The fort stands upon a steep rock in Purana Kangra, dominating the surrounding valley, built strategically at the Sangam confluence of Banganga and Maji rivers. It is said that Kangra belongs to one who owns the fort. Also, near to Old Kangra is the famous Jayanti Mata temple on a hilltop. The temple was built by the general of Gorkha army Bada Khaji Amar Singh Thapa. Also close to entrance is a small museum which exhibits the story of Kangra Fort. Adjoining the fort is the Maharaja Sansar Chand Katoch Museum run by the royal family of Kangra. The fort stands as a memoir of many historically important battles and is a magnificent example of well-defined architecture. Thank you.
Kerala is a beautiful state with many historical monuments. One of the historical monuments is the Bekal Fort. It is the largest fort in Kerala, spreading over 40 acres. The fort appears to emerge from the sea. Almost 3/4 of its exterior is in contact with water. Bekal Fort was not an administrative center and does not include any palaces or mansions. The fort's zigzag entrance and surrounding trenches reveal its defensive strategy. Holes on the outer walls are designed to defend the fort effectively from naval attacks. The upper holes meant for aiming at the farthest targets, lower holes below for striking as enemy nearer, and the lowest holes to attacking enemy closest to the fort. Its old construction resembles the Talasheri Fort and the Saint Angela Fort at Kannur built by the Dutch. During the Perumal age, Bekal was part of Mahodeyapuram. Bekal came under the sovereignty of Chirakkal royal family in the 12th century. Bekal served as a hub to first dominate, then later defend Malabar. The economic importance of this port town prompted the Nayakas to fortify Bekal subsequently. It was an important military station for Tipu Sultan when he led a military expedition to capture Malabar. The coins and artifacts found in archaeological excavation at Bekal Fort indicate the strong presence of Mysore Sultans. India declared Bekal Fort a special tourism area in 1992 and found Bekal Tourism Development Corporation 3 years later to promote it.
Hey guys, it's me Aisha. Today I'm here in Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh is one of the best tourist destinations for summers. You can experience amazing scenic beauty, serene landscapes in places like Manali, Shimla, Dalhousie and many more. At first, I'm gonna take you guys to the none other than the most beautiful hill station and vacation spot, Manali. Well, Manali is a beautiful blend of Himachali culture, foreigners and spiritual touch. Here we have one of the most famous temples, the Hirimba Devi Temple, which is locally known as Dingari Temple. It is an ancient cave temple dedicated to Hirimba Devi, wife of Bhima, a figure in the Indian epic Mahabharata. The temple is surrounded by a cedar forest called Dingiri Vanvihar. It was built by Maharaja Bahadur Singh. The temple is built around a cave where Devi Hirimba performed meditation. Hirimbi was supposed to have lived there with her brother Hirim. Hidimba vowed to marry one who would defeat her brother Hidim, who was very brave and fearless. During the Pandava exile, when they visited Manali, Bhima, one of the 5 Pandavas, killed Hidim. Thereafter, Hidimba married Bhima. The people in Manali worship Hidimba Devi during Navaratri. It's a really quiet place up there, and the best time to visit is before sunset. Pine trees enhance the natural beauty of the area. If you are lucky enough, you can see the religious ceremony called Devta. I really hope you guys enjoyed this trip as much as I did. So if you guys ever plan to visit Himachal Pradesh, this temple is a must-go-to place.
Padmanabha Swami Temple. The Padmanabha Swami Temple is a Hindu temple located in Thiruvananthapuram, the state capital of Kerala. The name of the city of Thiruvananthapuram in Malayalam translates to the city of Lord Ananda, referring to the deity of the Padmanabha Swami Temple. The temple is built in an intricate fusion of the Chera style and the Dravidian style of architecture, featuring high walls and a 16th century gopura. While the Anantapura temple in Kumbla is considered the original seat of deity, architecturally to some extent, the temple is a replica of the Adhikaseva Perumal temple in Thiruventar. The principal deity Padmanabha Swami is enshrined in the Ananda Shayana posture, the eternal yogic sleep of the serpent Adishesha. Padmanabha Swami is a tutelary deity of the royal family of Travancore. The titular Maharaja of Travancore, Moolam Thirumal Ramavarma, is the trustee of the temple. The temple has been referred to in the Sangam period of literature between 500 BCE and 300 CE several times. Many conventional historians and scholars are of the opinion that one of the names that the temple had, the Golden Temple, literally was in cognizance of the fact that the temple was already unimaginably wealthy by that point. Many extant pieces of Sangam, Tamil literature and poetry, and later works of the 19th century of Tamil poem scenes like Nammalva, refer to the temple and the city as having walls of pure gold. At some places, both the temple and the entire city are often eulogized as being made of gold, and the temple as heaven.